Good morning, my family and my friends. Are y'all sick of this cold weather? I'm kind of sick of it. It's Friday morning. I'm headed to the doctor's office to get another scan. You know, same old, same old. Anyways, I'll keep you updated. I just wanted to record real quick before I get in the car because I know sometimes it's pretty noisy. Woo! Jesus, take the hair. Y'all have a good day. Well, that escalated quickly. The ultrasound tech, that's what we're going to call it because nobody will tell me what they're actually called. So if that's offensive, I'm sorry. That's all I know to call you. The ultrasound tech asked me if I had my trigger shot. This is common small talk for this stage. And I'm like, no, it was supposed to be here Wednesday. I ordered it last week. But they've been emailing me every day. FedEx is behind because of all the weather conditions throughout the country. So I was really hoping it would be here yesterday, but it wasn't. So hopefully maybe today. And she was like, yeah, you're going to need it. You got a 21. And I'm like, no, I got a cyst, remember? She was like, it's on your left side. What? Hold on. Did you say 21? Y'all see how flush my cheeks are? My blood pressure's up a little bit. Anyways, so I called the mail pharmacy and told them, hey, I'm sure that I'm one of thousands calling you this morning, but where's my trigger shot? I need it. She was like, well, when do you need it? I was like, today. She said, well, let me check. Yeah, it's in Memphis. Thinking, okay, it's 10 o'clock. I'm 6 hours from Memphis. I do love me some Beale Street. No, I'm just kidding. I ain't going to Memphis today. Yeah, now what? This is the unofficial update because we've got to wait for the doctors and the nurses to review my scan and confirm that indeed they do want me to trigger and have an IUI possibly tomorrow on Saturday morning. So I may be panicking for no reason because they may decide for some reason or another that no, I don't need to trigger. I don't really see a scenario where that would be the case, but this whole thing is so unpredictable. Put your seatbelt on. We hit a little turbulence. Okay, y'all, what's up? Coming to you from the car again. I'm sorry. I know it's kind of noisy when I record in here. But we're just going to be a car vlog. I mean, a lot of updates happen. I'm on the road a lot. Today's adventure is bringing us to Mandeville. Oh, let's briefly recap the day, shall we? Scan this morning. She told me I had a 21 millimeter follicle, probably need my trigger shot. Trigger shot stuck in Memphis, not going to get here Monday at best. Possible IUI tomorrow. So I need my trigger shot ASAP. Did a little legwork, made a couple calls, got a great connection. She found one for me in Mandeville, and that's where I'm headed. Better safe than sorry. I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So, but the nurse just called me back and said, my chart has not been signed off of, but everything looks perfect in my scan. Yes, she told me to go ahead and leave and go get that shot. She's sending the orders over. So, yeah, about an hour and a half drive, headed to Louisiana. My best friend lives there, and I haven't seen her since the pandemic, and she's got a newborn baby. So I told her, I was like, listen, I know it's crazy and we're all playing it safe, but can you just come outside and wave your baby over the balcony like Michael Jackson did so I can see it? I don't think she's going to go for that. She's way too good of a mama for that, but I love y'all. Stay tuned. This wild ride just keeps getting better.
There's bound to be rough waters, and I know I'll take some thoughts. With the good Lord as my captain, I can have a plan. I think you're gonna go now. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more if I be a man. Walk 1,000 miles to fall down at your door.
Okay, I made it back home from Mandeville. I got the trigger shot and I was about halfway back home and the nurse called me and said, okay, I have your instructions. 3 more nights of shots and we'll recheck you on Monday. I was like, do you mean trigger shot and now you out tomorrow? But apparently it was my cyst earlier that was mistaken for a follicle. So, that's okay. I still have 2 good follicles. One is 14 and one is 11. And we're going to do a few more nights of shots and we now have the trigger shot for when we need it, hopefully on Monday. Tell everybody to have a good weekend. Have a good weekend. Have a good weekend. What's up, y'all? I can't remember the last time I updated you. I have been slacking, but it has been such a week. On Monday, I went in for my scan. What day is it? Today is Tuesday. Yeah, yesterday I went in for my scan and the ultrasound tech yet again told me that my follicles were looking good. They were looking ready to anticipate an IUI the next day. Yet the nurse called me and told me that was not the case and to do a couple more nights of medicine. I still never received my regular trigger shot in the mail, which doesn't matter because I picked the one up from Mandeville. But then also I am out of my Gonal F injectables tonight. In fact, I think my last dose is going to be shy a few IUs. A stressful cycle, to say the least. And I'm in my car. Y'all think I live in my car? Sometimes I feel like I do. But I actually just got done playing a tennis match, and luckily I finished in time to give myself my shot, because the last time I played tennis, I had to run off of the court and do it, which is just kind of awkward, and I don't like to rush. So I'm gonna get this shot done, and I have updated my system so it's a little easier. I got this awesome little to-go, I call it a to-go, but mini Sharps container, and I got my little cooler over here, and I've already got my injection pulled up and my syringe, so kind of easy on the go access. I go back for another scan tomorrow morning, and I really hope that these follicles are ready, because this has been a very long and very stressful cycle. Yeah, that was only around 80 IUs, and it's supposed to be 100, which sucks, but it is what it is. Hopefully I'm ready tomorrow regardless, and if not, then I'm gonna have to try to get my hands on some more meds, and maybe they will be back to shipping and can get them to me overnight. That's the only thing I can hope for at this point. Good, beautiful Wednesday morning to you. I am headed back to Mobile. It is cycle day 18, and I am ready to pull the trigger and have this IUI. Let's see if my follicles agree. I will let you know what they're looking like today. Hopefully no more false alarms. Okay, I'm leaving the doctor's office. I already had a good cry before I even got out of the parking garage. I've got a printout so I would remember my numbers this time. But your girl's got follicles everywhere. So many so that now they may have to cancel this cycle. I'm back home. It got a little shady in the car. I had to just stop recording. I had to take a minute or two. So let me update you where I'm at. The left, we have 2 15s and an 11. Good. On the right, remember, I have a cyst. So one of these is most likely the cyst. I'm going to go with the 20 millimeter. So we're not going to count that. But aside from that, I have a 17, a 12, and 2 18s. So, from my understanding, they typically don't do this with over 3 follicles because the high risk at multiples. I ain't afraid of multiples, so I say bring it on. And of course, we're very invested in this cycle, so we definitely don't want to cancel. I am just very anxiously awaiting a call back from the nurse. Sometimes she calls me around lunch. Sometimes she calls me at the end of the day. And by end of the day, I mean like, I've been called as late as 6:30 at night. I really hope it's not that late. I really hope she calls me. I hope she interrupts right now and tells me to pull the trigger. See you tomorrow for an IUI. But
one eternity later.
can go ahead and trigger now.
Yes, okay, trigger now. Hello?
Babe,
Hey,
are you out tomorrow?
it's Wanda.
Yes. It's official. I get to trigger. Here we go again. Oh, thank you, Lord. I've been so ready for this shot. Iowa tomorrow.